Folks, in a world full of ratings and reviews, it's become really easy for us to determine whether products are what they say they are. Yet with real estate, where each home is different, many believe that these social proof metrics don't apply. But please let me tell you that they do. It's called longevity of tenure. That's the amount of time people decide to live in a home. In Adelaide, the average is 10.1 years, but not here in Highgate, it is over double, some 23 years to be precise. You see, for the lucky few that have an opportunity to move into this community, they soon work out that they never want to leave. Folks, Bronte's my name, I'm your auctioneer. I'm just here to compliment the work that has been undertaken by Gary Top and his formidable team at Society Realty. Gary, we know he's an amazing operator, so it is on that note I trust he's answered all of your questions and queries, but most importantly, giving you this documentation which enables you to bid and buy under auction conditions. Now I'm going to go through this contract in a moment. I'll then give you my very brief thoughts on the property, and then we're going to get straight into the auction, as I know you've got one team to attend to. So folks, you are buying all of that land, certificate of title, volume 5135, folio 411, being allotment 209, deposited plan 1116, in the area named Highgate, 100 of Adelaide, but of course better known to you, I, and all the friendly locals that can already call this neck of the woods home as 228 AUSTROS Street, Highgate. Your inclusions and exclusions, well folks, the inclusions, they are anything but standard. There is a list as long as my arm, they are noted in the contract, and the exclusions, they are standard. The day you move in, the day you get the keys and start being part of this elite community, well that has been set down for some 45 days from today's date, being the 14th day of October. We do call from your 10% of the total purchase price as your deposit, which obviously is payable today, and calling off rights, well folks, it's an auction. So quite simply, they just don't apply. Now John has given us a reserve price. Upon reaching or exceeding that figure, and there is no further bidding, the property, well that is going to be announced as sold, and then legally, I can't accept any further bids. Now as a successful purchaser, you're going to step forward, sign that contract, failing of which I'm going to be doing it on your behalf. Now the fall of the hammer, the property is at the risk of the purchaser, at the vendor I should suggest, but how do you become that person? Well, you do need to be registered and display your bidding number when making your bid. Now I can bid on behalf of John. It's not my wish to do so, but I can do it on 2 occasions up to but not including that reserve price. And any such bid, I'll make it easy for you. I'll call it a vendor's bid. Now I can refuse a bid if it is deemed not in the best interest of John, and I won't be obliged to give any reason for doing so. Folks, all these terms and conditions, they've been on display for the prescribed time. They're set out by the Society of Auctioneers and Appraisers and the Real Estate Institute of South Australia. They're binding, they're contractual. John is happy with them, Gary is happy with them, and so am I, the auctioneer, but we need you to be. As the prospective purchasers, do I have any last minute questions or queries?
Mr. Auctioneer.
Yes, sir.
My name's Phil McMahon, I'm a solicitor representing the interests of Sarah Wood, who is the partner, or ex-partner of the vendor. Now, Sarah's lodged a caveat to present the interest in the property, which you may have noticed.
Yes.
And now what's stopping me from registering and bidding as a purchaser?
You as the solicitor?
Yeah, I've got authority to act.
So you as the solicitor, what is actually stopping you from registering and purchasing on the property? Absolutely nothing at all, sir.
Sarah Wood.
If Sarah Wood, it's an open and transparent auction. If Sarah Wood would like to register and purchase the property, she can do so.
I'll be acting on her behalf.
And if you've got the appropriate property documentation, then you can bid on her behalf, sir.
Thank you.
I do wish you well in your endeavours. Well folks, as you drive down Austral, you'll notice that everything is just in sync. Whether it's those towering jacarandas, those spirit level hedges, you see like-minded locals live in like-minded homes that literally are in pursuit each and every day of maintaining their position as the South Australia's #1 community. 228, well, this was built with the same ethos. It was built to the highest of standard over 2 levels, and it has space for the largest of families, so they have areas to isolate, but also places where they can come back together and congregate. 3-metre ceilings, ornate ceiling roses, porcelain tiles. Obviously we have a naturally vented underground cellar, and folks, when it comes to the air conditioning, yes it is commercial, because let's be honest, from floor to ceiling, front to back, no expense has been spared. Although the home, yes it has Wi-Fi that is delivered at lightsaber speed, This is a property, folks, which of course you can have those board meetings, from the office with that Wi-Fi, but it's a property with that seamless in and outdoor entertaining area, with the tiled concrete pool, that you actually find yourself disconnecting from the hustle and bustle and reconnecting with friends and family. When it is time to rest, we offer you an uncompromised ratio of 4:4. My favourite is the master ensuite. Why? Because of the double shower head, the double basin, and in the mirror you can literally see yourself living here. Zoned for Highgate and Mitcham Primary, Unley High, Concordia, Mercedes, Scotch, well, they're all right there on your doorstep. So it is fair to say that the books will be stacked in your children's favour. But you've got to remember, you're in a community where neighbours want to know each other. So let's be clear. Literally, with Pete the GP at 227, Janet the QC at 224, and John the tax lawyer at 232, it'll be clearly evident your kids are going to learn more on the streets than they will at school. 839 square metres, of course that gives you space to sprawl. But with Urbray wetland and the community centre only footsteps away, your true playground is not measured in metres squared, it is in good old-fashioned country acres. Folks, it is a tough community to break yourself into. And I'm not saying today's going to be easy, but what I can promise you is it's going to be worth it. Because one lucky owner is going to have the chance to call this community named Highgate home for the next 20 to 50 years. Folks, I hand it over to you now, calling for an opening bid, opening offer. Where do you say go?
I'll give you half the reserve price to get started.
Sir, at no point am I disclosing that reserve price, but how we go at 2.1? I wish that was half the reserve price. Kick us off at 2.1, sir. Just a suggestion at my level here. Just a suggestion at that point, folks, at 2.1, if you don't start the bidding, I'm really doing it on behalf of the vendor. Quickly now, I'm in your hands, folks. 2.1, just a suggestion.
1.5 million.
1.5 million, gee, 1.5 million. If you're wearing a mask, I would have said we need to substitute it for balaclava, but at 1.5 we get a number 5. At $1.5 million, and we're away now. I'm going to run in hundreds from here. Clickety clicks at 1.6, may I suggest. At $1.5 million now. 1.5. Do you want to come with me at 1.6? Okay, 1.550. You're a tough customer from start to finish at 1.550. At 1,550,000, was that 1.6, sir? At 1.6 with 7. At $1.6 million now, 165 with 8, at 165, and can we say straight back at 1.7? At 165, don't look down at the script, that's not going to get you the property. At 165 it is now. This time, at $1.65 million now, second. We chase down 1.7 in time.
75,000.
1.65, you want to go 1.725? At 1.7 and 2.
75,000.
So you're at 165 and you want 75,000, which takes us to 1.725. At 1.725 to bid. At 1.725 is the call now. 1.725.
I'll give you a call.
1.725, 25,000. 1.725, 1.750. At 1,750,000, 1.750, 1.775. At 1.775 the bid now. 1.8. At $1.8 million now, directly in front. 1.8 and a quarter straight back with 5 at 1.825. At 18.25 now, 185. At $1,850,000 now, at 1,850.
3 quarters.
1,850, 1,9 and 25. A man that knows business, tripling the last increment at 1,9 and 25 to bid.
15,000.
1,925. Anyone I think Rain Man was your last auctioneer at 1,925 at 1,9 and 40 down in front. At 1,940,000, 1,940, 1,955. At $1,955,000 now, not going to delay, folks, at 1,955. This time at 1,955.
75,000.
1,955. So you want to take us to 2,030,000, sir? At 2,030,000, directly in front now. At 2,030,000, really turning up the heat. I appreciate it.
1 3/4.
At 2,030,000, at 2,175,000. You said 1 3/4.
1 3/4.
What is 1 3/4? 1,075, 750, 1,750. Close, get to confirm your bid, sir. 2,031,750. At 2,031,750, man of your calibre, I thought it would have been 175,000. But anyway, at 2,031,750 now. First time at 2,031,750. It was 175.
2205.
Okay, so 2205, okay, cool, stand corrected. At 2205. At 2205, it stands with you, sir.
15,000.
At 2205, 2,220,000, 222,000, at 2,220,000 over the back now, at 2,220,000.
My lucky number's 27, I'll give you 27,000.
2,247,000, I hope that is your lucky number. At 2,247,000 down in front now. At 2,247,000.
25,000.
2,247,000, 2,272 with you, sir. At 2,272 the bid now, 2,272 now. First time, mass competition's Roy's front at 2,272. Never succeeded, hopefully I do today though. 2,272 now. Second time at 2,272. 25,000, 2,272 at 2,297. At 2,297 the bid now. At 2,297 directly in front.
On top.
2,297, 2.3, I appreciate it. Was it 3 million being a man of your stature? At $2.3 million the bid in front now at 2.3. At 2.3, it's with you now, sir, down in front. At $2,300,000 now. First time at $2.3 million now. Second. At $2.3 million now. Does it help, folks, if I tell you we're on the market? So now would be a good time to bid half of the reserve. At 2.3 million.
Excuse me. I've got a court order here. Changing the reserve price.
Thank you. You're the court.
I'm the court.
I've got to do what you say. Sir, I can confirm we're not on the market. There's only one bigger beast than me right now, and that's the court. So at $2,300,000 we are down in front now. At $2.3 million we are, and in the absence of any further bidding, I'll be bidding on behalf of our owner at $2.3 million now. First time at $2.3 million now, folks. Second at 2.3 down in front now. Third, final opportunity.
I'll give you 1 3/4.
And this time it is $175,000. At 2,475, sir. At $2,475,000 now.
I'll give you a little quarter.
2,475, 2.5 I assume. At $2.5 million the bid. At 2.5, 25 and 25. At $2,525,000 now. At $2,525, 50, 2,530. 2,530 bids. At 2,530 the bid. At $2,530,000 now. You want to go 25 again?
No.
Okay, 5, 2,535. At 2,535 the bid with bidder number 5 at 2,535 now. First time at $2,535,000 now. Second, sir, your impact is waning. You came in with the 270. 2,535. Can I tempt you back in? At 2,535, sir, you started me at 2,535. Can I confirm? At 2,535 now, I just refer to my court order. At 2,535 now, we can say we are on the market and we are selling. At 2,535 now, first time, I'll take 1,000 if it helps. At 2,535, second. You're looking uneasy there, sir. At 2,535, third, final opportunity.
I'll give you 2,500.
2,537.5. At 2,537.5, slipped away but still within grasp. At 2,537.5 now. At 2,537,500, first time. At 2,537,500, second. At 2,537,500, third.
A quarter.
2,537,500, was that 25,000? 2,537.5, okay, well you're turning into a bit of a mass competition, right? 2,422, 2,562.5. At 2,562.5, directly in front now, at 2,562,500, 2,562,500, first time. At 2,562.5 now, second. The checkered flag is up. There'll be no confrontation with any court orders. At 2,562.5 we sell. Third, final opportunity. At 2,562.5, do I formally have your best? Do I formally have your best, sir? Sir, do I formally have your best? 2,562.5 we sell. Going. Sold. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Gary Tolp and his formidable team at Society Realty, thank you very, very much for your attendance and also for your spirited bidding. Do have a great afternoon. Thank you.